Hello everyone, I'm Silverraptor and welcome back to another Wargame Red Dragon deck creations video where we will be making another deck that one of you viewers had commented on making in a past video. And if you have any other ideas for decks that you would like me to make in front of you, please do put down your idea down in the comments below and I'll see about getting to them. So today's episode we're going to be looking at making an Israeli Airborne deck. Now, Israel is particularly known for their armor and vehicles. Being airborne does cut out a lot of that, but Israel is known for past conflicts on relying heavily on its air force, so who knows, this might actually be a fairly competent deck. I know that we tried to migrate away from airborne as best we could, but one viewer wanted an Israeli airborne deck, and I'm just waiting for other suggestions before proceeding on to do anything else. So, um, let's go and create it. We don't actually have a regular General Israel deck, so if anyone wants to suggest that, wink wink, please do so. But we shall create that Israeli Airborne Division. So, how do we name this? Okay, so it's going to be, let's see here, Israel 3rd Airborne Division. Please spell correctly, thank you. And Israel type Airborne. Now let's hope we can fill this all out with points. If not, I'm scrapping this deck. I don't like having decks that can't use full activation points. Alright, logistics tab. What do we have available? We need a fob. Definitely. We've got yes sirs. The problem is, yes, sirs don't actually have a lot of supply, even though they look like the cargo helicopters that the Americans and Germans can bring in to have a lot more supply. These only have 1,500 liters. Not the best, honestly. We're going to get some ANFA, or some HAPAC in ANFA. Basically, Huey helicopters. Or the upgraded version, twin Hueys, which have 6 strength, so they don't get shut down on the first hit. We've got the Picard or the BTR-40. Let's see, BTR-40 does have armor. Let's compare them side by side for a moment. Okay, what does this 5 points get us? A Browning machine gun, armor, and 10 HP. Sold. 10 HP is vital. You're trying to bring in CV. This only has 5 strengths. Yes, you can bring in 7 of them, but these are a lot easier to kill by a stray mortar landing where it's not supposed to. Alright, well this will be it for now. We'll come back, well no, let's solve the supply. So the RIO has 800 liters. We can get 11 of them. That's pretty excessive. I think that's... Okay, I guess we're going to be stuck to getting the sirs because we don't really have any other options at the moment. Okay, let's get to infantry. And literally the main problem is that everything has to... Oh no! No, they can bring in land vehicles. Oh, thank the maker. Okay, so we're definitely out of the woods of having to restrict ourselves to only helicopters, but the first thing I'm definitely going to get are Shiat 13s and Nimrods, because, well, what do I want? Okay, I can get 4 Nimrods here. I know I can get the Recon. I'm just skipping ahead. Maglands. Yeah, so we can only get 1 Nimrod. Let's compare the Shiat 13s. We can only get 4. Well, these will be elite, but the Nimrods are fairly accurate. I don't really need elite status for that to be very strong. Okay, let's compare the Shiat 13s with the other infantry. All we have are these Hamnim. I have no idea how to pronounce this. I think this is the Israeli Marines. Okay, so 5 points less. And the Hamnim 895s are pretty par. They're cheaper trained, but I would use those. What about the The Xanahenim regular. Why would I get these? Oh, these would be an assault troop. Basically, just have them run forward at the enemy. Not too bad, actually, in BTR 125s. I don't think we even need Cheyenne 13s. I don't think so. I think these will be what we want. And we can get these guys in hammers. These guys come in BTR 152s. Interesting. Okay, we'll come back to this. I'm pretty sure we're going to take these. We're going to skip the Cheyenne 13s to save on points a little bit. Yeah, they're pretty solid. The Messiah Ats, I have no idea if these are like the Granatomets, where they fire just 2 frag grenades at a time. Not the best. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, Dragon Missile System with HE. That's actually pretty good with the Dutch. But we can get spikes. Yeah. Please, we are going to get a bunch of those ATGMs, or wait, actually I forgot this is an airborne. We can fill this all up. Okay, starting off, we are going to get a couple of vetted up Barkhans. Actually not 2, we're going to get 1 and 1. Get some Anphas, because those Anphas are 6 HP. These come in... Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Yeah. I know what I'm trying to do. Just stop questioning me. I feel your eyes right now, and your accusing glare. Okay, we got those, and we have no more Anphas, and I am not going to touch these bells, even if my life depends on it, because these guys' lives depend on this helicopter, and I don't like it that helicopters can die when you look at them. Let's see. We're going to get 26 of those 95s, and we are going to get... Oh, we can get these elite. Wait. Okay. So the availability is... Yeah, let's get these elite. So we have 22 of the regular kinds with their Uzis and main troops and such. And then we've got the 95s. Which... let me just double check the mag lens really quick. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to not get one of these. We are actually going to get some Cheyenne 13s, but we're going to get them in hammers so that they can get to the front line. And now this is a mess. Let's fix them. So Tanzanium 95s are going to go there. Regular Tazahanims are going to go at the end. And then we are going to get these guys here, and these guys are going here. And then we will do the airborne in Anphas are going to be back there as well, just so that we have some rapid response for ATGMs with those spike missiles and Barkhan's stingers. I think that's what we want. We do have quite a bit of infantry. Expensive. I have no idea if these frag grenades are good or not. Let me just double check these. You know what? We can get 7. I am actually going to get 7 of these. We're going to get rid of these because we are going to get spike missiles, and I will try out 1 card of these frag grenades. I'm assuming they're going to be the just 2 frag grenades at a time, so I'm actually going to get these guys vetted up. And then we are again going to reorganize everything. Put these at the end. Actually, that's all she wrote. I would ideally like the fire support here. It really does not make too much of a difference. It does to me. Okay. Vet. And okay, we're done. We're done here. Moving on. For the support tab, we got BTR 152 TCMs. We are going to be forced to have to take at least one card of these because, first off, they're pretty decent fire support, but this is the only kind of AA we have other than the infantry with stingers, which have even shorter distance. So we're kind of forced to take this. We are definitely going to get some Lars. I am going to get at least one card trained because cluster munition, these are actually pretty good. Artillery. Tank department, we've got, oh yeah, we actually got a tank. It's a PT-76B. Looks like they stole it from a battlefield, looted it off basically surviving chassis from the Soviet side, or one of the nations that use Soviet equipment. This is not very good. And the reason why is that it doesn't even have 50% accuracy, so it's going to miss more than not. It's got really pitiful range, and it's only got 2 HE power, and it's heat, so it doesn't even increase AP value. So really, its only value is be able to kill infantry effectively, and it doesn't do that right with 2 HE. So we're going to skip the tanks entirely. Not surprising, this is an airborne deck. Now Maglins, we're definitely going to get in, yes sir, Nimrods. I'm going to get them at veteran. Those missiles are, Nimrod missiles are definitely going to hit. Also, these Maglans with their spike missiles could be very, very effective in taking out enemy forces. We'll make these Maglans, these particular Maglans, very expensive, but we are going to get another group of Maglans. We can get 50s and Ram Ressis, or we can get them in Nun-Nuns because Nun-Nun is very, very fun to say. I just, you know what? Yeah, let's try this. I think this would work because we are going to get cheaper recon with these Belladins, who have basically a sniper rifle. We are going to get these guys trained so they can litter across the battlefield. Ram TCMs or Ram AT. The recoilless rifle, not all that effective, but these TCMs could definitely provide a little bit of extra fire support. Let's get those. Say a fan. Oh no, I'm not a fan of 4 strength. Oh, there's only 48 points. And I do get MI2s. This is an airborne deck, and if I can get the MI2 for this price, I will get the Sayafan. But I have to be very careful. I don't want to lose these with being one shot. So let's quickly organize this because we added the Sayafan. Let's see. Yeah, 4. That's good. Belladins and the Ram TCM at the end. Okay, we've got full recon, which we're going to need to be able to hit with our aircraft. Vehicles. Ooh, hello there. Okay, I know that in the past I said that vehicles with ATGMs are generally pretty bad, and that is still the case, because if you have a tank charging at you with 2,200 meter range, and you say have this ITO, basically they have 400 meters to close on you the moment you are first able to acquire and fire this ITO. And in a tank, that's not actually very hard, or take very long. Basically, this ITO missile will basically fly towards the enemy tank, imagine just a missile flying, and hit the tank. And if the tank has strong in the front armor, it's going to survive this ITO hit, and at that time, before you can reload and fire your next missile, that tank's in range of your ATGM vehicle, which will die in one hit. Which means that after you fire the missile, and if it hits or misses, you have to instantly throw in the reverse and get this thing out of here with a very, very small margin of error. But that's because most vehicles are 2,600 to 25 meter range. The Hammer Mapats has 2,800 meter range. That gives us a little more margin of error of when we have to panic. I mean, granted, that's only like an extra couple of seconds, but an extra couple of seconds of not panicking, I will take that. But I do not think I will bring in very many, so I'm going to get these hardened to make these 60% accuracy missiles hit more often so that the 22 AP power gets a score the direct hit on whatever vehicle that I'm targeting. Helicopters. Now they do have interesting helicopters, but we are going to have to find them. We've got the Tesfa E. This is basically the Cobra. The nice Vulcan gun with 2 AP power. It's got some Hydra missiles, so it can definitely help take out infantry. So it's a multi-role plane, and it's got some Stinger missiles with 6 strength. So we are definitely going to get these guys. And we get some Tesfa B, which are much more dedicated at anti-infantry. We'll get that. We are definitely getting the Petin, because the Petin is the Apache with 16 Hellfire missiles. This is basically all dedicated anti-tank. Can't beat 16 Hellfire missiles. The only difference is, unlike its longbow variant, these are not fire and forget missiles. Would be completely overpowered if it was. Mapats. These die in one hit. And they are fairly good missiles. The same missile that the Mapat on the Humpy is, except these can fire on the move. But we're going to stick with our Petins for now. Let's get to the aircraft tab, and then we'll have to figure out where to spend the rest of our points, because I don't think we'll be able to fill it up entirely. They get 2 different seaplanes. I think we're going to get the Kern S2000, purely because it's got better ECM, it's a lot faster, it's got a couple of Sparrow missiles, which are not really that impressive, but that extra range and accuracy, yeah, we're going to get 2 of these. Now, we've got a couple of air superiority planes. We've got the Baz, which is not the best, but we've got the Baz Mesper, which is king of the sky. So we're going to get a couple of the trained Baz Mesper. Gosh, I need to speak today. We can get some Kernas or Rams. Kernas has 2 20 HE power bombs. Rams have 4 of those bombs. We will get the Kernas. Oh, wait a minute. I'm looking at the missile. Okay, the Kernas could drop a couple of those bombs in the area. I'm not too good at splitting missiles, but this actually is has potential. I'm going to get the Ram. Let's splurge a little. We've got 10 500 kilogram bombs. Yes, please. We've got the Nets 7 AP power. That is more than the usual 6 for anyone else, so we'll get that. A Barak, which is anti-tank plane, basically emergency oh crap moment. 4 of them, 4 Mavericks. Sure, we'll get that. Barak 2s. I'm not a fan of the Barak 2, and the main reason I'm not the fan of the Barak 2 is that it suffers from the Yak 141 problem. The Yak 141 would be an ideal plane, except it's got 2 short-range and 2 long-range missiles. And the problem with the short-range and long-range missiles is that once all 4 of those missiles are gone, it's expended its entire payload. It can't really shoot down the enemy with those missiles. The difference here is that I'm seeing is the Barak 2 is an upgraded version of the Yak 141 because it's got 70% accurate missiles and 60% accurate short-range missiles, but they've got 5 HE power, so only 2 of these need to hit to actually kill a plane. Now, usually 6 is the golden rule if you want to kill a plane, but given how the fact that these are pretty accurate missiles, and we're going to get 2 of these at veteran, which means that's 1 below elite. So these missiles, even with ECM, 4 missiles are pretty guaranteed to kill stuff. I wouldn't get this in a general deck, but I think in an airborne, I will do that. Now we've got other anti-air planes. That's crap. Rocket pods. This will need to do double rockets on a pass. Napalm. Don't really have any napalm on this deck. Let's get that. And we've got the Kafir C7 with the 23 HE power bomb. Yeah, well, let's try that. So we've got our aircraft tab. Let's organize it. We are going... Where do I want to... Okay, the Mass-Spur is there, so we're going to put the Kernes at the end. How do we want to organize this? Okay, yeah, I know what to do. Ram goes there. The Lavi goes here. Nets go here. Now Barack goes at the end there. Okay. And we're gonna put that there. Just quickly organize. I know what I want in my head. Basmisper at the and no, that's wrong. Ram. Delete. Go at the end. Let's see if I can get this. Play this musical game of get the order right that I want. Barak 2 there. Regular Barak next to there. This will start the ATGM anti-tank guided missiles, or just a quick missiles there. Also start with these seed missiles that are going to be placed there. Seed's very important. And then it will start the bombers. Nets? No, it's an F-16. Okay, it doesn't really matter what order we want the bombers to be in, so let's just do most expensive to least expensive. Lobby there. We'll put the nets there for the cluster. We'll put this here for the big... No, we want our big bombs to be next to each other. And, okay, so napalm, cluster, HE, seed, anti-tank, air superiority, and whatever the heck this thing is. Probably precision bomber, that's what I'm thinking. Precision bomber that could possibly take out tanks if these laser-guided missiles didn't suddenly spread. Back when the these missiles all four landed on the same spot that the Harriers that the British had, this could actually be an anti-tank plane if all four of those HE bombs landed on a tank, up to like a medium heavy, maybe even a heavy. Not a super heavy, that's for sure, but about a heavy level, it could still kill on one pass if all four of those bombs landed directly on top of that tank. So that was pretty good. We also have 8 points that we can spend to try to get this filled up. So, aircraft, I mean, this could use up 2 of our points here. We'll get rid of Tesla being put into veteran Teslas. We'll put the Tesla E at the next to there. Okay, we could get more Mapats as a backup. We'll get those as like a very backup. This is like if we're exhausted all of our missiles. We'll use that there. Do not want the tank. I hate the tank. We may just dump the last 2 into this support tab. So we're going to get 2 of the BTRs, and we're going to get 6 cluster. I highly doubt that we're going to use all of them, but we need to spend the points somewhere. Am I right? Logistics. Everything's full. Perfect. Okay. Let's get the Blue 4 mandate of how to deal with Red 4 ships, just in case we end up in a ship battle. And get them at darts. And delete that, put that there, at darts, go over there. We've got our order. Aircraft, let's just get a nice plane in the background, and this will be our Israel Airborne Division. So, thank you all so much for watching. Please do like, comment, and subscribe down below. And I'll see you all in the next video where I'm playing this deck. Also, let me know if you have any other deck ideas. I would love to see what you guys come up with. So, catch you on the next video.